Tasting like a boss. How are you guys doing? It's getting so close to Christmas, and as you guys know, we spent this last week doing three-way coffee reviews of the 5 Bones Christmas flavors. And just like I did with the Nightmare Before Christmas flavors earlier this year, I want to come back and do a summary because some of my thoughts have changed. I've revisited them. I've had them throughout the week as well. I've allowed the cold brews to mellow or mature and tasted them. And so I'm going to have different views possibly than I originally did. Plus, it's a nice place to go for just a really quick summation for each one of them. And I'm also going to put a link to each of the old videos there too if you want to see the more extensive reviews on each one of these flavors. And of course, that will represent what I thought of them initially. So I'm going to start in the order of least favorite to most favorite. And I'm going to start with this one first. Eggnog. Okay. This one broke my heart. A lot like the Santa Jack flavor of Nightmare Before Christmas broke my heart. I had such high expectations. But at least with Santa Jack, which was a cranberry creme brulee, I really didn't know what to expect. With eggnog, eggnog has that type of flavor that you expect it to hit you. You expect it to be creamy and to have a really great flavor. I love the graphic on it. It's one of my favorite bags too. However, it really fell flat for us. In the versions that we made, cold brew, drip, and espresso, it did not work in the drip. It did not work on espresso. And on cold brew, we indicated if we did it anyway, we would probably do a cold brew. I have to take that back. Unless you were making the cold brew and having the cold brew immediately upon it being done after the, essentially 24-hour period cold brewing, if you're gonna let it sit at all, you can't with this flavor. This flavor turned, and it turned rancid and bad. I didn't leave it for a long period of time, but as the day went on, usually the flavors developed, something went wrong. Something went drastically wrong. And so maybe I got a bad bag, I don't know. But this is not one I can give a thumbs up to at all. But if it comes with a holiday package, that's great. And of course, remember, this is just my view on things, right? You guys can have different. I know for a fact that this is a favorite for a lot of people because they post about it all the time. And I wanted to have that, and I didn't. So this was a thumbs down. This was the loser of the group for me, unfortunately, because I had high hopes. Second, we have Gingerbread Man. Again, high hopes on this one. The smell, again, the smell coming off of this bag is great. The flavor, though, just wasn't there. We had it in the cold brew. It tasted just like tea, which is fine, but not if I'm getting Gingerbread Man, right? Great. You feel me, right? On drip, it tastes like a good cup of coffee, a really good cup of coffee. It didn't taste like Gingerbread Man. And on the espresso, it didn't work either. So it was just a no for all three. But this wasn't horrible. It just didn't come as advertised. Okay, so that was a no for us. Now let's move towards the winners. Okay. Oh, and by the way, on the Gingerbread Man, unfortunately, we had a Starbucks review on the Gingerbread Starbucks. Theirs was great. The smell wasn't as good, but the taste was great. I don't know what's going on here. I'm hoping I just had 2 bad bags. And I know some of you said, hey, add a little cinnamon, add a little nutmeg. Well, here's the deal. Maybe that'll salvage what I have remaining, but I don't want to buy a flavor that I have to add stuff to make it something I'll enjoy. I'll buy something I want to add stuff to make it even better, but not if it has to cross the borderline of enjoying. So no and no. Just move to the 3 yeses, which, as far as I'm concerned, let's say I'm just wrong on one of those for your tastes, and I'm right with all these, it makes the justification of buying the Christmas package fine. The great thing is you get these small little bags, you can try them out, they're 4 ounces a piece. I think they still have the deal, so if you want to go that, say, remember, I do not work for Bones, I do not get a kickback or anything like that. I just happen to like coffee, and I like their coffee. All right, moving to the ones we like. White chocolate peppermint bark. Again, great cover on that. This one here got better. It really did. The cold brew we enjoyed. It was minty. The complaint that we had about it, though, is that we expected more of a creaminess, like a chocolate mint. but you know, it is white chocolate peppermint bark, and as a result, maybe we just had the wrong expectations in our head. But the cold brew became creamier and the mint developed more throughout the day. So it really was a winner for that. On the drip, it was good. It wasn't the best in the world, but it was nice to have that minty flavor. I will say that I think Boss of Boss prefers the peppermint mocha flavor by Starbucks, which quite frankly, it's kind of comparing apples and oranges, right? I mean, they're both peppermint flavors, but the peppermint mocha goes with a darker, like milk to dark chocolate, where this is a white chocolate. So I like the experience on this one. I give it a thumbs up for cold brew, and it's still great on drip. And it's nice to have your two different peppermint flavors. So this was still a thumbs up for me. Okay, now we have Jingle Bones. As you can see, this bag is gone. In fact, Boss of Boss is a little upset that we don't have any, and there's no way I can get it by Christmas Day. This is not me begging through the internet with Bones. It's an impossibility. But this is a coconut, caramel, and vanilla flavor. For those who are new to Bones coffee, what I can compare it to is it is their equivalent of Santa's White Christmas by Barney's, which is a very popular flavor. This worked. This worked on everything. It really did. Now, the espresso had a sour note in the beginning, but then it came crashing down, if you will. And that crash down made it a little more pleasant. I'm still not sure if I would use it for espresso, but cold brew, absolutely. Drip, absolutely. Boss of Boss, who that's really all she drinks is drip, wants me to get it, so obviously it is a winner. And if you guys watched it, we have a head-to-head competition this week. Blind taste test by middle daughter of Boss, and she's a huge fan of Santa's White Christmas. Her favorite flavor, she was certain that she had picked Santa's White Christmas, but no, she actually had picked this. And Boss of Boss, my wife, has indicated she likes this more than Santa's White Christmas too. So I'm not trying to get all on top of Barney's, which is another Florida company, but on this particular flavor, you got some competition, and Bones, you have a winner. Now moving to our favorite, across the board favorite. Oh fudge. This is so good. Again, love the cover, love the Christmas story themed cover. This works in every format. I mean, cold brew is a creamy chocolate flavor. Like it a lot. It's probably maybe my second to third favorite of Bones' chocolate flavors. That's saying a lot. My first favorite is Angel of Music. I don't know if I have that anymore, so there's that. Drip, exceptional. Wife loved it. Espresso, let's put it this way. My wife hates espresso, and she liked this. And why that is it's not going to give you that dark espresso flavor, but it's going to give you a mellow, chocolate, sweet flavor, even with just black espresso. So that's a win. So, in summary, biggest thumbs up. Still a big thumbs up. Still a thumbs up. Let down, not horrible, let down. And this is a thumbs down, sorry. But hey, if your opinions are different, please share them below. Hit subscribe, like, share. We're almost at 200 viewers and subscribers, which is amazing. So thank you for that support. We have some more stuff, actually, a little bit of a surprise coming up. Not coffee, but it is Bones related. So if you're Bones fans, you're just getting an additional Christmas blessing over and over and over. So next time I'll definitely have a dog with me. But thank you for going on this coffee journey with us. And again, those reviews for each one of the three-way reviews, I'll try to put in the description so it's easy to get to. And until next time, keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.